Honk.
All right. I think everything is working the way it's supposed to. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvonauts, to a Tuesday night stream. I am sorry this is running as late, starting as late as it was, but we had major tech problems relating to the idea that Zoom kept pausing the screen share, and that makes it very difficult when the voice actors need to actually read what's going on in the game. So I think, knocking on lots of wood, that I fixed it by using not the web app, but the main app. It shouldn't matter, but anyway. But I want to get right into it. I am happy to see you all. You have all heard this. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to go over the main stuff today. Prince Justin is posting right now all the stuff you need to know about the channel. Please support the channel, YouTube. Please support everything you can support on the channel. It is much appreciated and gets you some cool stuff as well. And as a reminder, I have, okay, that's running, I think. Okay, as a reminder, just in terms of scheduling, please remember that tomorrow night we have got the Patreon Field Chat Shows and tomorrow night, that's not what we have. We did that earlier today. Tomorrow night, we have community D&D with the Shadow Crew with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Then Thursday night, Gloomhaven with a certain Zach Clay, about whom more in a moment. I will be off on Saturday because I'll be away with the family. But on Sunday, Prince Justin and Prince Justin's Court will be premiering the 13th Icon. Not enough echo. The 13th Icon. All right, that's better. The 13th Icon. I am very excited for that. I can't wait for you all to see what Prince Justin and the cast have got cooked up for this. It's going to be amazing, and I'm really seriously pumped up about having a second community D&D thing on the channel, especially one that looks this cool with elements that I will not spoil, but you definitely are going to want to check it out. So it's super cool. I'm super excited about it. But I've already done 2 streams earlier today, and we're already running late, so I want to get rolling right now. So I'm going to unmute myself and apologize unreservedly for anyone I interrupted because they couldn't hear me. Or rather, I couldn't hear them, I think is what I meant to say. And then I am going to go over here and with some trepidation, unmute them. I say some trepidation because I don't want my screen sharing to break. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I'm going to head over to reveal. Okay, I think we have the ambient thing. We've got Zach. I think everyone's here. I think we're all here, and I think it's all working with one exception, which is that Rem is not with us tonight, is dealing with an ocular migraine. I can sympathize. I deal with those too. So Rem will be joining us again in March, but not tonight. However, I do have the rest of the amazing cast of the Arvocalists, the greatest voice team in the history of recorded Twitch. And I will start with the gentleman right below me on the screen, the aforementioned, soon to be playing Gloomhaven with me in a couple of days. Zach Clay. Zach, it's good to see you. How are you doing? How's everything with you? How are you feeling about tonight and all that kind of good stuff?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling better. I'm recovering from a cold, which you may be able to tell the longer the night goes on as I'm using my voice. But no, I am excited, happy to be here. I've missed this cast of people. I've missed this game. So I'm excited to see where things go. And I'll stop there because I know we've already been started late.
We've been starting late. Thanks, Zach. Always a pleasure to have Zach with us. I already mentioned Rem. Rem will be back with us next month. Moving right along the line, it is our dear friend Indy, who also had a few tech things but got those fixed too. So now everything is working apparently at the moment, at least. Although maybe I'm tempting fate.
Baffled.
Oh yeah, no, exactly, same, like hard same. It still is ridiculous and deeply frustrating while baffling, but nonetheless, Indy is here, and we are rolling. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything with you in your neck of the woods, and how you feeling about tonight and other things, cool things going on with you?
Life is good. Been just working on music and learning to market in ways that I wanted to several years ago, and then got distracted, and now we're back at it. So all fun things. Essentially, I've realized the world as a whole still has not heard of Indy and his music, and regardless of whether the songs were released 5 years ago or today. And so I can treat them as if they're brand new, and so that's what we're doing. And
Hell yeah.
Other than that, yeah, things are good. Excited to play the game. Excited to be with the homies here, and looking forward to a fun night.
Good stuff, man. Yeah, let me introduce everyone to Indy. All right, it's the debut.
Yeah.
All right, Indy's here. What's up?
This is a new up and coming artist.
Yes.
Indy, just Indy kind of likes a little bit of Star Wars here and there, and like all that stuff. Oh, by the way, just quick note. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but I just saw the new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, and very, very nice. I didn't know what was going on with the Super Bowl trailer, but boy, do I like this new one. It's
I haven't seen the Super Bowl one.
Yeah, they released a new one, and I was like, very cool. Like it feels very much more like they're back in the they're back in what made the Mandalorian cool in the first place, and it remains like my favorite outside the three main films kind of property for Star Wars. So anyway, super excited that hopefully that's going to be good in the theaters on May 22nd. Hell yeah. Super excited for that. So anyway, but I was thinking about that because I was talking about this brand new guy, Indy, in Star Wars. Anyway.
I apparently have not seen this one, so I pulled it up to watch it.
It's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but it's good. It's good. I thought it was solid. Anyway, always a pleasure to have Indy with us, and also a pleasure to have KP with us. KP, welcome back. I know it's last time we were talking about that you weren't here for January, but you were here for Christmas Carol before that, and now you're back. Guess who's back? So how's everything going with you, my friend? How's life in the universe and all that? How you feeling about tonight? And what's shaking in your neck of the woods? Which is now your move is finished, right? You've returned to the place that you wanted to be, right?
Yes, sir. I'm back in my old neck of the woods, back on the West Coast. As they say, best coast, and I'm so happy. I'm still going through a couple kinks here and there, but overall, very excited. I think a lot of cool things are happening. Yeah, I think talked about it in the green room for a second, but if everything works out, it's going to be a busy year. And outside of that, I think I'm just chilling. I'm trying to think of I'll be at Adepticon for anybody who's in the wargaming industry and wargaming space. I'll be working for Trench Crusade for Factory Frontier, which is the parent company for Trench Crusade, at their booth. So if you're going to be out there, come say hi, go check it out. It looks, if nothing else, even if you're not a wargaming fan, or maybe not particularly that one, the minis look really, really cool. So I would love to get a couple hands on those ones, and maybe do a little bit of painting for the first time. I'd love to paint some minis this year. I think that'd be a cool goal to have.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's kind of it for now.
Good stuff, man. And yes, I think my friend John Helfers from Catalyst is going to be at Adepticon. I think Rem, I believe, is planning to be at Adepticon. So a lot of people are going to be at Adepticon and all that kind of good stuff. So awesome. All right, well, we are here, chat, and we are ready for the next couple hours. We will be with you playing a little bit of Citizen Sleeper 2. For those of you who have not known what was going on with this game, we are basically a kind of Android clone, I think, is sort of the best way to describe it. This is what we look like. As you can see, this is a direct representation of all of our combined plus Rem's characteristics. Like if you put us all together, this was what the game spit out as being the logical conclusion of us. So this is us, and we are an extractor. We have particular skills in enduring. We can endure a lot of stuff, which that certainly fits. We can also engineer a little bit and engage. Not so good on the interface thing. You know, maybe at some point we might do that. But and we're trying to build up our points, I think we said, until we get to 4, so we can really up one of these skills significantly. But the game has had lots of things happening in it. I'm not sure that I could summarize all of it, but I will say that we're now down to only 3 major quests, which is one of our crewmates, Junie, is looking for a Solheim bunker that might contain an unprecedented amount of data on the system's history, but she needs your help, which means we have to visit the Solheim bunker. We have to find Seraphin's sister. Seraphin's the guy who kind of saved us at the very beginning of the game. We've been back and forth on, but like trying to keep him happy while also keeping other people happy, which is not always the same thing. But he wants to find his sister. The trail leads to Wellspring. And so what will we find there? And we have to find Luz, or we have to meet with Lodok. And here's the part where I don't totally remember what that means. But we'll we'll come back to that.
I took notes.
Oh, you took notes. All right, great. Before you give me the notes, I'm really glad you did that, seriously. And then the last thing is Cadet has a drive from Hexport. Cracking it open might reveal the fate of the station, which was blown up in an attempt to find us, and perhaps clear your conscience. We have to meet Cadet in the scatter yards. So we came here, and as of right now, we are in, as I look at the map.
If my notes are correct, we're in Holmes Rock.
That's right. And I believe was it Luz or was it Lodic that was the guy that Seraphim got really pissed off about and got into a fight with, and then it turns out like he's not a bad guy after all, Luz isn't, or whatever. Is it?
The guy's name is Kirk.
Oh, great.
He is a contractor of Lodic.
Very close.
Oh, yeah, sure. There's Lodic Operations, Syndicate Command.
Oh, right. Yeah. So what I put down was we met some guy named Kirk, who is a Lodic contractor.
Okay.
Who wants to arrange a strike/revolution against Lodic, which would help Luz, who is Seraphin's sister. And Luz is in a malevolent contract. I chose to use the word malevolent, I guess, with Lodic in the pit head, which is a location, I guess.
Yes.
But anyway,
the pit head is. It's there, the wellspring shaft.
Something.
Right.
But
so
anyway.
we could search for Luz.
Yeah.
And we started finding Luz. It's Luz.
Yeah, let's do
Spanish for
Luz.
We're trying. So
Luz,
we're finding Luz.
Yes.
So and apparently we already put a little bit of work into that.
Yeah. I think because they gave us two options. Either we could search for her ourselves and try to get her out our own way, or we could go to her bosses at Lodic and say, hey, you should release her contract.
Right.
Oh, that's right. And Seraphim wants to meet with them to negotiate the sister's release. And we decided that was dumb.
Yes.
That we can't trust them, and like there's just, it's not a good idea. So we decided instead that, also I don't know why, but I just kind of have this feeling like maybe solidarity against corporate faceless overlords is kind of how I'm feeling these days. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know why we would feel that way.
I can't, it just sort of sometimes,
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. Also, we happen to be really good at endure, which is one of the skills that this requires. So we could search for Luz, or we could endure by infiltrating the work
Endure
crews.
for Luz.
Endure for Luz. So that's where we're at. So I think, gentlemen, that what we probably want to do is start with our 4 here, right? Because we have the +2, and so it's pretty much a guaranteed, 100% positive success.
Haunted.
Right? I'm thinking that
We win these.
yeah. All right, so this is what we do. A 3.
Yeah.
One more like that, and we're there.
Indy, I've been proliferating your
God, yeah, has he
little
ever?
catchphrase. Of,
Well, we win these.
We're
man.
playing Gloomhaven because he's just like, this is great, we win these. I'm like, I don't think we always win these. He's like, no,
I don't know
I've
if I
learned.
can take credit for that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I use
Can I
it,
just
but
say
I don't
how-
know where it came from. I don't think
I
it's
say how
me. So
jealous I
I
am.
think I took it from someone. So.
Yeah. We
I
win
just,
these.
I just don't want to. I don't want
No.
to say that I'm that creative. You know?
Makes
I
me want to.
The VOD gets demonetized. I'm sorry. I'm Mr.
We-
Beast, and
It
I
turns out I was
yeah,
using
exactly,
the trademark
yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
The trademark of Dude Perfect or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
God. Okay, so join a work crew. So, I mean, this is a 5, but still, we still hold on to our 6, and this would get us there, right? Because it'll be this. So I figure, because the 2,
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we
I was saying
go.
Earlier, I'm so jealous of you guys being able to play Gloomhaven. I have that game. I've had it for 4 years,
Yep.
and I've
Oh.
not even touched it.
Oh, man.
You should have let us know. Yeah, playing on computer is a lot easier because it
I like
handles
that,
all the
yeah.
stuff that you'd have to remember otherwise.
Is that what you meant, KP, or did you have the?
No,
board
I
game?
have the box. I have
Oh,
the actual board game.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
the
it back in
computer-
2021 or something like that.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing I feel like you need to have someone who has played it before play it with you.
That's true. And also, you just need people with dedicated time.
Yeah.
and no one seems to have
Exactly.
that these
It's
days.
been good though.
Yeah.
We've definitely it's a brain burn, but it's a good one. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, here we go. Continue. I think voice acting is in our future. Okay, so we need a narrator. We'll need a lose when we get there. And then I don't think Seraphine's going to be here yet. So we don't know who else is here except I guess we need a narrator and then be ready for whoever is going to be lose when we find her.
You need a what?
And he's like, did you say narrator?
Narrator?
Narrator. So yeah, I'm happy to have whoever wants to be narrator. Any of the three of you gentlemen would be perfectly fine.
I will
Please,
happily take it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, proceed, sir.
The shaft descends towards a sump in the depths of the pit. Here the air is freezing cold to prevent the ice from melting into globules of floating water. If your breath carried water, you would be able to see it in the air, but the absence of steam in each exhalation only serves to remind you of your own strangeness.
Oh, that's very cool. A quick note, I promise I won't keep stopping about this, but I talked quite a bit about sensory details, not just with my creative writing students, but I was at BossCon this past weekend, so I was on a couple of panels. We were talking about the importance of how sensory details enrich and infuse a world, and this is an example of it. Just the idea of the absence of steam in each exhalation. You frankly could even have dropped the only serves to remind you of your own strangeness. It immediately reminds everyone that you are not human, and sort of locks people in the setting where it is. It's very cool.
Not that anyone else notices. The workers' heads are low, their eyes fixed on their work, shuttling chunks of ice and tools up and down the shaft. At the end of the nearby tunnels, you see the bright sparks of ice cutting in progress, slabs hanging in the air in that strange way they do in Zero-G. Some loose memories of the time before Darkside, before Lane, before freedom come to your mind. The familiarity of the cold, the sparks, the endless toil. It chills you more than the packed ice on either side of you ever could.
Cool.
You reach the bottom of the shaft, a metal grill marking the terminus. It squeals as you push open the barred doors set into it, and safety lights flicker on, lighting up glittering ice particles all around their hard beams. It's as if all the stars are held there, here, in this cavern. As your eyes adjust, the massive space comes into focus. It seems to have no up or down, just countless dark shafts and terraced pits cut into its side. All around, silhouetted by their work lights, contractors cut and haul and gather. This is where those locked-in workers are being held, caught in a contract that permits an endless shift. The atmosphere is grim.
So at least they're locked in.
That's what
I was just saying. They're locked in, though, baby. Let's go.
Locked in. Suddenly, I was going to say this is like the opening to Frozen. All of a sudden, like we're just, you know.
At the center of the cavern floats a construction of welded-together habitation units. A heavy twist of cables stretching from this improvised structure past you and up the shaft behind, tethering it to a central power source. On each of the 6 sides of this strange apartment block, a set of struts project outward, bracing the construction against the cavern walls. The block itself is wrapped in insulation, clad in protective plates. It glows with small apertures and lights. You approach the nearest entrance. Everything is bitten by rust, by decay. The bars in the entrance weren't a clear enough indicator. It is obvious now that this place is a prison. The door scissors open, letting out a blast of warm air. You quickly duck inside and it seals rapidly behind you. The cramped interior passage glows warmly, but its ragged condition keeps it from feeling cozy. You follow the corridor, ducking beneath hanging wires and loose insulation. This is where you were told you will find Luz, or whatever her real name is. You come out into a communal mess, counters and food preparation units fitted into the walls, cushioned stools and couches scattered around. A couple of contractors are stretched out in space, one of them snoring loudly in the corner, another sipping from a food packet on a stool.
Oh.
Suddenly, a door on the far side opens out into the cavern, letting in a flurry of ice shards that quickly become scattered orbs of water. You watch the figure as they glide into the warm light of the interior, with their dark hair and bright eyes, and know this is who you are looking for.
Okay.
They're gliding, so we know it's good.
It's got to be good.
Yes. You meet eyes with hers, and something sparks in that dull and cloying room. It's as if she recognizes you.
Okay. Well, so
Ooh,
who do we
don't
want?
lose.
Who do we want for this?
I think maybe I should do it
Okay.
because I think KP usually voices Seraphim.
That's correct.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. Sleeper?
She looks in a haze. Her hair stuck to her forehead with sweat, her eyes still adjusting to the interior.
Lose?
Lose? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She nods slowly. Is there a space there? I don't think. Sorry. She
No,
nods
it doesn't.
slowly.
She not slowly. You.
slowly. Slowly, you see her.
Yeah. Slowly, you see her scan.
Sorry.
I gotta say that's pretty good QA though. That there's one missing space between a period and a Y. It's not bad. It's not bad.
You see her scan you, taking in your clothes, the way you hold yourself, your face. For a moment, you feel exposed, aware of your damaged final skin, your industrial markings, your doll-like features. You feel the familiar sense of being objectified, but also something warmer below it, a recognition of what you are. She blinks, exhales, and shakes her head, realizing she is mistaken.
Give me a sec, alright? I just finished cutting 100 cubic meters of ice.
She pulls back her hood.
Haven't seen you down here before. They just contract you or something?
The tension drops. You get the feeling she isn't quite looking at you. She crosses to a food unit, and pulls out a packet, slotting it into a warmer. She thumbs it on.
First sleeper I've seen in a long while.
She doesn't take her eyes off the slowly warming food.
You'll do okay down here. I know you folks are tough and stick with a job. That's good. The rest I can show you once I've eaten.
She laughs a little to herself.
I'm not here to work. Solidarity. Torch. Oh. Suddenly it's a what was that? What was that video game? God, was it Red Mars? There was this one where there's like this a revolution on Mars against and it's a shooter, but I can't remember the name of the game. Anywhere, I'm worried about like, on the one hand, I do want her to trust us. On the other hand, I'm like, sort of Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether.
Yeah.
I think we should pull off the Band-Aid and just tell her.
Just tell her I'm with your brother.
Yeah.
I'm good either way.
What do you guys think?
She seems
I'd
way
go
too
for it. Rip the
calm,
bandit
though.
off.
You know what I mean?
She's probably just numb. You know. Also frozen, literally.
Okay. Yeah, if you want.
I'm with your brother.
My brother?
She pauses, her eyes not leaving the warmer.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
I don't think you're not listening. Stop. We need to talk. Or
Yeah, stop and you talk. She turns to face you, and you see a wet shine to her eyes.
What are you going on about?
You realize what you need to tell her.
Seraphim is on Wellspring.
I don't think that was the right choice.
That was the only choice.
The warmer time is to let her know the food package is ready, but she doesn't seem to notice.
Seraphim?
She takes a ragged breath and steadies herself.
Here?
What is?
Okay.
No, not
That's
here.
what I've been saying!
Not here, actually.
Yeah.
Did I say
Well,
here?
actually, we're in Wellspring, not Holmes Rock. I think Holmes Rock was like the stop we had to make to get here.
To get to Wellspring, yeah.
Yeah.
Not here at the cut.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's better. That's what I've been saying.
I think that's what I've been saying is the funny option for sure. But
Yeah.
She nods and then shakes her head.
And then nods.
Well, if he trusts you with his name, I guess I should trust you with mine.
She comes closer.
My name is Sherafin. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
This is not.
Like a mullet. I think their kids are calling that a wolf cut now.
Wolf cut.
A wolf cut?
Yeah.
Really?
Very maney and rugged looking.
Mhm.
Yep.
Interesting.
I'm Tala.
She smiles a warm smile.
Now, where is my idiot brother?
I'll take you to him.
Follow me.
She laughs nervously.
Sorry, this is not what I was expecting on my lunch break.
Again, the warmer chime. Ding!
Tala suddenly seems to take on some energy. She glances towards the corridor behind you and the door at its end.
I sure hope you have a plan, Sleeper, because they do not want us locked-in contractors getting out.
No, wolf cut CQ, not the sheep. Like bad the sheep's the field. Wolf. Totally
cut,
different.
yes.
Also, hi CQ, good to see you.
She moves towards the corridor.
There's security in the shaft, and then again at the pit head. You must have passed through the checkpoint at the entrance too. I doubt we can bypass all those.
I have this bag of holding.
She turns back, grabs her food packet, smiles at you, and shepherds you towards the corridor.
You could run a distraction, maybe? Or is Sarah on that already?
You are slightly taken aback by her sudden change.
She's a lot more likable than Seraphim is.
I agree. I'm thinking we're going to have to, because if we're like, I don't actually know, then she's going to be like, I must leave now, or something. I feel like we're going to have to gives her, it doesn't commit us to a position, but it suggests that we may have had one. Mm-hmm. And not what actually is the case, which is we actually didn't think about what to do when we found her. We're just like, we found her. That means we win, right?
I do want to say, as someone who missed out on the last session, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but for some reason, something about her feels off. Like, did we ever get like a photo of how she looks like or anything?
No, we don't know anything.
No?
We did not.
From what I remember, the whole last session was like Seraphim said he had a lead that someone who looks like his sister, who's using a different name, is on this rock.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, we like your suspicion could very well be correct.
But the game says Seraphim's bright-eyed sister. Like what?
Yeah, I mean,
there's no longer question mark.
They could not trick us.
Is that our
like
understanding of her? Is that what we think she is, and that's why it's labeled that way? They labeled her Luz before.
Well, the thing that
Yeah.
makes it, the thing that's interesting
That doesn't
though
make sense.
is that it before it said Seraphim's sister question mark. And now it says Seraphim's bright-eyed sister. Now, again, that could still be, this is from our perspective, like, granted.
Yeah.
I think, though, here's the reason that I think it's likely that this is a person we're supposed to find. They had the art budget to draw her. Like, everyone else is just sort of like, oh, I'm this obscure figure, whatever. Like, the only characters that have been drawn are the ones that actually are going to be ones that we are connected to repeatedly.
Yeah. I mean, that even still, though, or do we want to place bets now that she's like, oh, you know Seraphim? Yeah, bring me to him. I'm his sister. We get there. He's like, great, thanks. Pulls out a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been looking for
like he goes, who the F is this?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like that we're not going to, like, because again, the only other option was to, like, they were going to lie to us and be like, oh, yeah, pay her contract, we'll let her go, sure. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think we're still doing the right thing, but
Yes.
All right, so we're going to have to.
yeah, we're going to have to.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoops.
A blaring alarm. That's not a blaring alarm, but sounds inside the habitation module. Thank you.
Yeah.
Loud enough to wake the sleeping contractor with a start. You and Tala exchange glances. Surely this can't be for you. Tala rushes down the corridor and tears open the door at the far end, with you following close behind. The ice scatters, glittering in the interior light. The cavern is in chaos.
Oh.
You see dark-suited Laudic security wrestling with contractors, lit by flashing red alerts. More contractors
Revolution.
are coming in through the
Yeah.
door and the
Yeah.
grill that you entered from, carrying bulky equipment.
I see.
Flamethrowers. The equipment is blaring out a voice, Kurt's voice, echoing around the cavern. A look of panic crosses Tala's face.
Oh, who was playing?
I didn't write it down, so I think it's perfect that KP would play him.
This, so Kirk was this was the guy that Seraphim got in a fight with because Seraphim basically couldn't, was being an ass. And so this guy punched him out, but later on was the guy who was like, who's kind of leading the workers in this revolution to the extent he can. And he's kind of this, as you can see, big dude, kind of like, hey, type of thing, but not
This is the one
muscle
I did the
bound.
jovial voice for that you guys liked, right?
Say again?
This is the one that I did like the jovial big voice for.
Oh,
right?
that's right. That's right.
No, I mean, I did. KP obviously take it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be fun once I get to Seraphim too. Okay.
This dude also looks a little like you, KP. So this actually works a little bit.
That's
Way
crazy.
more handsome than I
Right?
am, more muscular than I am.
No, direct physical characteristics. That's exactly right.
A general strike is now in effect. All contractors should down tools and hold in place. Extraction will cease until our terms are met.
Kurt's voice distorts and shifts.
We have blockaded all traffic I cannot speak today. We have blockaded all traffic to and from Wellspring. We seek the resignation of the syndicate's leadership and for a new workers' council to be installed in its place. This cycle we will shut down the shaft. Any worker not willing to strike should leave now.
There's a screech of noise, and the message begins repeating.
Sounds good. Let's leave.
See ya. You watch as the security are pushed back towards the grill, outnumbered by the gathering workers. Tala looks at you for guidance. And now's our chance, right?
Yeah.
I think, but like, what do you want to do? I feel like she's looking at us, right? So now's our chance. I think.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Tala
God
looks
damn
around
it.
the cavern, the red light reflecting in her wide eyes. She sighs.
I need to stay. I won't abandon the others.
Shut up.
Okay,
that
let's
an
go.
option?
I'll do you knock her out. Just come with me.
Idiot.
Option one is don't be crazy, girl.
Don't be crazy.
Don't be crazy.
Option two is
I think
what
it's just
about
what
your brother?
about Seraphim?
We should ask about what about Seraph and see.
Tell my brother what's happening. Tell him I'm not leaving until all of us are free. Suddenly, this is the plot to Andor.
Yeah. Tala backs away, glancing over her shoulder at the others. You see them gathering their tools and taking them to be locked away in the hab module.
I need to see this through, Sleeper. And you need to go.
Man, if we had got her out about 10 minutes early.
Find Seraphim. Do what you can from out there. Help us change this place.
And with that, she turns and glides off towards the others.
That's virtuous.
Aw, man. You turn and head for the grill as quickly as you can, the way now cleared by the contractors. The handful of locked security pushed back up to somewhere near the pit head. As you ascend, other contractors shooting you dark looks as you do. You realize you have to speak with Kirk.
Captain.
Whoop. Speaking of Kirk.
You find Kirk at the pit head, directing contractors to barricade the entry points to the mine.
So, you took my advice. Good.
Kirk smiles.
We're glad to have you as an ally here, Sleeper.
I'm not your ally. Let's see. Do we sort of like, you could have warned me, or what happens now?
Yeah, I think middle of the road.
What
Yeah,
happens
what
now
happens
probably
now.
is okay.
The Syndicate was arrogant. They did not believe we could do this.
Kirk gestures towards the contractors welding plates across the checkpoints.
But we far outnumber them. The monopoly ends here.
How can I help? And also, can I have Seraphin's sister so I can
I like the guy
Bring
with
her
the top hat and a
to him? Okay, how can I help?
Kirk leads you a little way away from the contractors.
If you want to free those like Seraphin's sister, I will need your help. We have ships, but not many. And the Syndicate still has tankers in operation.
I mean, I want to free just Seraphin's sister, to be clear. I mean, if we can...
Our blockade is not complete. The debris field between here and the far spindles remains open. We need another tanker to occupy it and dissuade the Syndicate from trying to pass.
Tremendous. So they want us to, privateer a freaking tanker and then take that and collect it. Great. What? I'm sure we can do that.
Yeah. Wow.
All our ships are
All your
used.
ships belong to us.
But your ship and your crew could help us take a tanker and secure the blockade.
Have you seen our ship? Like when did we get like as you
Viva
know
la Revolution.
you have the Death Blossom and you could just use
you
that.
have the Millennium Falcon.
Freaking okay.
Join our...
You want me to storm a tanker?
This will not be an assault.
Kirk puts a hand on your shoulder.
The tanker, the headstream, has been held outside Wellspring for many cycles. The crew's tired and sympathetic to our cause. We'll just need to give them a nudge.
Okay.
Your ship will pose an in distress trader trapped inside the debris field. When the headstream is obliged to rescue, we'll board and we'll board and encourage the crew to take control.
Legit, his sentences are a mouthful.
Yeah.
I'm like reading this. I'm like, geez.
It sounds way too wordy for a guy that looks like him.
I was
It's just
also
like,
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Although,
I have known a few people that have, been organizers, and sometimes meetings. This is how it sounds.
Sure.
he's supposed to have a southern accent.
A lot of Karl
when
Marx.
When the headstream's obliged to rescue.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe that's what I'll try.
No, I
Fancy.
think you got it. I think you're on. You're
Pause 1 sec.
Yeah.
Sorry.
good. Where's the
Consider
kill
us
them all
pause.
option? Pretty sure that's
This
the
is
only
interesting. Yeah, suddenly we are now part of a revolution. I think it could be a good thing.
Revolution.
Because then, like, maybe these people would help us with Lane or whatever.
Mm.
These would be the type of people to do.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, what do the rebels want? The usual: more money, more freedom, more air. Total Recall, nice. Okay, so I think we, right? Like, we will
We?
board. Who's we?
We?
Kirk, or should I say Karl Marx?
Yeah, we fine. Kirk laughs.
You think I wouldn't come? I'm key to our success.
Kirk folds his arms across his chest.
Will you do it?
Hmm.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Nah, bitch, I'm out.
I
You elbow
what a-
Kirk in the face. Give me out.
what other... I feel like we haven't heard what our other options are, is the only thing. It's like, here he is, he has a plan. He's like, wait, are you in or you're out? And then, turn around. We haven't even talked to Seraphin since this all happened.
Well,
Yeah.
and I think that's the issue, right? Is that we basically have two options, which is we're either backing the Syndicate or we're backing the workers. And Seraphin's trying to negotiate with the Syndicate, and we are basically trying to bring down the whole system. So, I mean, I don't think we can say I will not. It would either be
Yeah.
I will or I'll consider it. It's probably gonna be fun to do this. I mean,
Yeah.
but it will require deception that we do not possess. So hopefully someone
I
else.
feel like the I'll consider it will give us the leeway to go and discuss this with Seraphin, so that
Okay.
it doesn't feel like we're just. Because I feel like didn't we put him in this similar situation in the past where he didn't have any agency in the matter, where we were just like,
Yeah.
we're doing this, and he's like, what?
Yeah, that's been the issue. Is trying to be.
consider it.
Is it
But
Seraphim?
I feel like no.
Say again.
What's that?
So, is there any problem with us just saying I'll consider it? Like, I feel like
No,
Yeah, yeah.
probably not. If he's like, don't wuss out on me, sleeper. But whatever. Like it'll at the worst case scenario would just give us another set of options. Probably being like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I'll consider it.
Are you still there?
Consider your options carefully, Sleeper.
He smiles.
Do you think the Syndicate wants anything to do with you now? They've been watching me, and so they know about you. Oh, don't you fucking threaten.
Suddenly, Kirk puts 2 fingers in his mouth and blasts out a shrill whistle. The contractor quickly approaches with a large box, the front marked by screens and dials, and the back by loose cables.
All right, I'm going to sit down and have you watch the latest Netflix special. Now, if you could.
You will
Haznap.
need this Haznap. Oh. What's that?
Oh no, I was just saying Haznap is a funny.
Yeah.
Haznap.
What kind of portmanteau is that supposed to be?
Anytime you want a little science
Third
fiction,
navigation?
just throw two words together that
Yep.
sound, like
Yeah.
it's Plastitech. You're like, okay, sure.
Yep.
Exactly.
Think speak. You will need this hazmat. Screw you.
You can't even say it, Kirk. You don't believe in yourself.
You'll need this hazmat unit to navigate the debris field.
He nods at the contractor.
Jens here will install it in your ship. Consider it as a gift from our cause to yours.
Oh,
Nice,
we did need that actually. Now that I think
Yeah,
of it, yeah.
He nods once more, and Jens passes by you, heading for the lift to the docking ring with your new module.
I'll provide the headstream's coordinates.
He moves away towards the contractors, still working on your checkpoints. The checkpoints.
And I will wait for your word.
You leave the pit head behind, your mind racing. You do not know how you have ended up in the middle of all of this, but you know that it'll be up to you to pilot your way out.
Oh, hey, Seraphin.
Who'd have thought?
Fancy seeing you here.
Sleeper,
Seraphin comes up the passage towards you.
what's happening? I heard the pit head is being taken over by Kirk's guys.
This, you realize, will take a lot of explaining.
New local crew available.
Thank goodness we don't have to do it.
New contract. New contract on map.
Yeah, I love that technique in storytelling where it's like, here's a bunch of things that happened. Here's a person who doesn't know about it. They learn about it. Goodbye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's
Here,
the
let's
loaded
just
tanker.
rehash everything that just happened.
yeah. I'm gonna
In
let
West
my
Philadelphia,
dog out.
born and raised. It's just like,
Yes.
oh,
I'll return in a moment.
okay. Time to montage. All right, so, I mean, my thought is, so here's what I'm thinking. If we've decided at least, apparently, that the syndicate is looking at us, then we probably need to get moving now before the syndicate gets a bunch of people together and or contacts the dude who's been trying to get us for the whole game. We probably need to go do this tanker thing ASAP, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Because yeah.
Although before we do that, I guess we should, let me just double check. All right, so we have plenty of fuel. We got supplies, rare components, raw scrap, processed scrap. I mean, I think we're okay. We have 26 credits. I guess we could see about getting more cryo. I'm just looking. Oh, interesting. The depot shift can give us some cryo. So I'm wondering if we basically, what I'm thinking is we use up our dice and then we head out to the tanker. Yeah. So this is risky. So 25 positive, 50 neutral. I'm just holding on to that 6 because I don't know. It feels like, and I don't know what else there is to use this on. I mean, I guess the first thing we should do is look and see, but I don't.
Seems prudent.
Yeah. Here we can buy supplies. Okay, we're good on supplies though. Okay, the market.
The market.
Can buy rare components.
More buying.
Yeah, no, we need cryo, I would think. Go to the bar. Well, let me tell you something. That's engage, which is not our greatest skill. Yeah, I mean, it looks like of the things that there are to do, probably makes the most sense to go get cryo by doing a shift, I think.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right, so let's do that. Nice.
Let's
Plus
go.
8. All right, and then this would be same, 25, 50, 25.
Run it.
Nice. Okay. So that's 42, and then we have the 6 left over. So, I guess
And
the
we
question
don't
is-
have anything else to use it on, so it's
I don't think so. I guess we might as well, right? Like,
Yeah.
um,
Should get more than 8.
Yep. 13,
Wow, 13.
cryo. Hey. All right. Okay, time to bail. Let's go do this tanker. We have enough fuel to get there and get back. So...
Payment, Tala released.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh, we got to select a crew. Okay, so it's got to be Kirk is going to be there. So we need... Okay, so we need to think about what we're going to need to get there.
Out of this.
So we've got to... All right, so we're going to have to hack the tanker. So, or, you know, basically set up the tanker. So...
Let's say
Juni's going to be good for, like, for, you know, being able to, like, override security systems and stuff like that. Yep. Bliss would be good for understanding what the hell the tanker could do, and Yujin would be good for not coming on this mission.
I was going to say, Yujin is just the same as Kirk, so there's, like, no reason to have
Kirk. So I guess the
nice
question
dog in the
is
background.
Bliss. That's right. So Zach, we're thinking. So Zach, we just got a little bit of extra money because we literally was nothing else to use it on. So we used up our dice before we headed out. We have enough supplies and fuel to get there and back. But our thought was, excuse me, our thought was that we should do it because if the Syndicate has been watching Kirk, we basically don't want them. We don't want to hang around longer than we have to, especially because they're going to get more security in, presumably, or they're going to call the dude who's been trying to get us from the beginning. So that's why we thought we should, like, go do it. And then we were like, well, maybe... So now we're just at the select crew stage about traveling to this place.
So this is the part of securing the tanker for him?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Because Seraphin, because there's no other thing. So I'm thinking, so I don't know, we agree not Yujin, either Bliss or Juni. I'm thinking Juni because of the whole deception to, like, shut down the tanker shields or, like, I don't know, do... That would be my thought. But Bliss would be useful to know what a tanker could also do. So
yeah, they're both kind of tech people.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean mechanically, but as far as like Junie would do this stuff with robots. Well, it's like Bliss also fixed our ship.
That's true.
So,
that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, mechanically, do we have one of those 4 skills that we already have covered? So I know we're not going to pick Eugene because that's covered by Kirk, but yeah, that first skill, the next one that Bliss has, and then the 2 skills that Junie have, are we already covered?
Junie just doubles up on the 1, right? Isn't that what the plus means?
Yes, Junie's an interface, right? So that's her big thing. Whereas I think so.
Yeah.
Actually, wait.
Yeah, because that plus symbol doesn't look like anything else. So
let me go back for a second. Back.
You go back for a second.
So.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be Bliss would be engineer and engineer and engage and intuit, and Junie would be interface, which we're terrible at.
So, and we were bad at both.
It's true.
My intuition is maybe we take the intuit engineer and then just
your intuition is that we take.
My intuition says we should take intuit.
Your intuition is terrible. How can we trust you? Okay.
Fascinating.
But I could see it either way.
Yeah, I that makes logical sense to me too. I'm good either way. What do you think, KP and Indy? What do we do? What do we do?
I always trust.
I find what Zach said.
All right.
All right.
I don't know.
So Bliss.
Zach has never been wrong.
I've never been wrong in this game, famously.
Can't do that. All right. So it's got to be. All right. It's going to be Bliss, and it's going to be Kirk. Okay. Sorry, Junie. And travel the contract. Kirk's like, I hope you brought someone who knows how to hack. God damn it.
Someone who has some interface skills.
Yeah.
The headstream looms large in the cockpit windows as it comes to a stop.
Oh man, we got a glitch.
I can't believe you talked me into this.
Seraphin sighs.
This is not a good plan.
Convincing Seraphin to take Kirk out to this loaded freighter wasn't exactly easy. With the pit head on lockdown, there weren't really any other options. A voice crackles over Seraphin's terminal, loud enough to hear but quiet enough that you can't quite pick out what is being said.
What are they saying?
Yeah, what are they saying? What are they saying?
Seraphin glanced back over his shoulder at you.
They're telling us to prepare for docking.
He swallows nervously and turns back to the console.
Good. Keep them docking.
You look behind you to see Kirk floating by the doorway.
Every time I see Kirk's picture, I keep thinking that he's got one leg, and I just realize it's the way the drawing
it is very
It's
weirdly
I'm just
posed.
Like, are you like
against it?
Are you doing a like three-legged race? What is it?
Seraphin flicks the comm switch and begins speaking to the lauded ship, thinking of responding to the distress signal, trying his best to play a part of the nervous trader suffering an engine failure in the debris field.
I knew this was a bad idea, but would you mind coming and helping us out?
Kirk jerks his head for you to follow him into the corridor, and you unclip him from your seat and float out behind. And you unclip from your seat and float out behind him.
Jerk, Kirk.
That's what I was struggling to.
If it's okay with you, I'm gonna play the captain on this one.
Are you really, Captain Kirk? Are you really? Amazing. I guess we'll be Mr. Spock then, or Data.
His flat stare suggests he knows exactly the reference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking for permission.
That's funny.
Do you want to say, is this going to work? I don't want to just like agree with everything this guy. Oh, sure, whatever you say, guy.
I mean, he's gonna say, of course, it's gonna
No,
work. He's not gonna
it
say
isn't.
anything different.
Mm.
I'm worried about
I
saying
think-
a no, it isn't thing.
I think middle of the road is probably best call.
Yeah, because you're
This is
right.
going to work. Lets you know, like you're not exactly like happy with it,
Mhm.
but you're not saying
Yeah.
no.
It's not that he's not going to say that it's not going to work, but at the very least, we're like, just so you know, like we're not wild about this idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kurt shrugs.
If we keep calm and take it slow, there's nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. Or, yeah, damn it. Let me tell you how this is going to go.
He starts moving down towards the airlock, and you follow as he talks.
First, I'm going to screw this up. Second, I'm going to dramatically turn to you and say, oh my God, it's screwed up.
The headstream has been holding here cycle after cycle, while Wellspring tried to squash our little rebellion.
He smiles at the idea.
Now the blockade is in effect. Well, they'll know they have to hold out for longer still, while the messages from Logic operations get less and less frequent.
He stops by the lockers, swapping his Logic uniform for an old flight jacket.
This is a ship full of tired, unhappy, underpaid, and underfed workers.
You both arrive at the airlock.
We just have to nudge their anger in the right direction.
It's funny that the word underfed, for some reason my brain read it as underfed.
Underf.
They're underfed.
Yep.
Just have to nudge these underfed people to derf. That's what we have to do.
We gotta derf them.
Underpaid, underpaid and underfed.
Underfed.
There's a hiss at the airlock cycles. Logic are coming aboard, and they're underfed. Kurt catches your eye and gives you a
They're
wink.
so underfed.
Underfed
Beyond
with a
underfed.
vengeance. Yeah, underfed. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
This guy's
He's drawn
awesome.
in.
Wow.
Wow.
The airlock doors scissor open, revealing a drained-looking Logic captain, flanked by security officers.
Hmm.
I mean, it's Zach, right?
Sounds like Zach to me.
I would think.
Mm-hmm. Unless you want to have Indy in on the voicing stuff.
In on the captaincy.
I mean, I can change my voice for the narrator. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
okay. Lambert, captain of the headstream.
I love it.
Yeah, Indy, do you want to do it?
Yeah, go ahead, Denny.
Would you like me to do it? I'm good to.
Keep narrating.
All right, what are we feeling? This is like
I do say though that Zach hasn't had
Oh.
the opportunity outside of I think it was just Luz.
Yeah,
that's why I was thinking you were just
That's
gonna take
true.
it anyway.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree
okay.
with that. Yeah.
I will do it. I'll ask the same question. And it was, what are we thinking?
Sounds like, I mean,
All right.
presents himself immediately with little enthusiasm. Somebody who's
okay.
a captain,
I
but
think-
also is not like
And his, I don't
says
know, his
cold loaded captain.
hairstyle and facial profile and his pose is giving me ideas.
Yeah, go.
All right. Lambert, captain of the headstream.
He presents himself immediately, but with little enthusiasm.
I'll try to be less enthusiastic. We have been in communication with your pilot, and are docking, as requested, to provide support.
He looks between you and Kirk, his eyes lingering on you a little too long, no doubt taking in the strange vinyl skin, dark glowing eyes, and doll-like face of your frame. He directs his attention to Kirk.
How fares your crew?
Thank you, Captain.
You notice the immediate change in Kirk, his deflated posture and softer speech.
We're surviving as best as we can. But now that you've come to our rescue,
He sighs and holds out an eager hand to Lambert.
we are very grateful indeed.
Lambert limply shakes Kirk's hand.
Not to worry. The Lotic Syndicate takes its stewardship of Wellspring and the surrounding environ seriously. It is our duty to offer aid to traders and travelers alike.
Any advice I may give you is not trading advice, and
I'm afraid we don't have much to offer by way of supplies. Our stores have been depleted by our long posting here, but your crew is free to enter our ship and make use of its facilities while you make your repairs.
Kirk continues playing the submissive captain, nodding enthusiastically and uttering a stream of thank yous. You feel like he's pushing it a little, though Lambert only seems to be paying the minimum amount of attention to him. Suddenly, he turns a sharp eye to you.
Your pilot didn't mention you had a sleeper aboard.
what of it? You step up. No, probably
what
just
of
stay silent, right? Like,
We're playing the part of the droid now.
I would, yeah.
For Kirk quickly responds.
Apologies. They're such a good worker, and quiet too. We sometimes forget they're even there. Perhaps, if your ship is in need of maintenance, you can borrow them for a few cycles. Yes, bitch.
Lambert eyes you more brazenly now, taking Kirk's lead as permission to indulge his curiosity.
Yes.
His eyes trace a tear in the thick skin of your
Tear.
forearm. Tear.
His eyes drip a tear onto you and then trace it.
Perhaps it could be of use to us.
You can trace a tear. It's pretty easy.
You could, yeah.
Kirk smiles.
I will send them to speak with your crew. I'm sure they can direct the sleeper to appropriate tasks.
They'd love that.
Lambert jokes.
They're a worksy bunch, this lot. I'm sure they'd be eager for a slave.
The word sets you on edge.
I think that's work shy bunch. So this guy, okay, this guy's rapidly dropping in my estimation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough. Okay, no, we probably still want to stay silent because we don't want to screw things up here.
Yeah.
But
I
I
did
think they're
read
a
that
little
wrong.
nerfed.
Worksy and work shy are complete opposites.
yep, work shy.
We are happy to serve.
Kirk bows.
After all, we owe you our safety.
Very good.
Lambert seems suddenly bored or tired or perhaps both.
Tell your crew they're free to cross the docking tunnel then.
He pauses.
But, remind them that no funny business will be tolerated.
He smiles a sharp smile.
Does that include taking over your tanker? I mean,
I have matters to attend to.
Lambert turns.
See you later, Captain Kirk.
And with that, Lambert heads back down the tunnel, still flanked by his two silent security officers. Kirk waits until he's out of sight to turn to you.
Good.
He lets out a breath.
Well held, sleeper. I thought from the look in your eye, you were gonna knock him out.
He chuckles.
I'd love to. I know the job,
Know the
probably,
job.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Glad to hear it,
Kirk stares down the corridor.
because this dickhead won't hesitate to cut us loose in the debris field if we push him. Trust me.
Kurt squeezes your shoulder.
Shall we go meet this crew? See what their opinions on Lodic's administration are.
He smiles broadly.
With a captain like that, I doubt they'll be very positive.
Cuts to 10 minutes from now. The captain is the kindest, bravest man I've ever... Okay. Oh, load express.
Rolls.
Security
Rolls
lockdown.
at the bottom.
Oh, God. What the frick, Kirk? Jesus. Really? All right, let's see what we got.
Suck, Kirk.
We got the engine room. Sabotage the engines. That would be great for Bliss. Criticize contracts. What could go wrong? Okay. Engineering staff of the headstream are already in doubt about their captain. So, I'm not going to do it. I'm just looking for a second.
Yeah. Interesting. Also notice that the left track, the clock for it is only 3 pips.
Yeah.
The one on the right is like a dozen.
Yep.
Well, one's danger and the other's risky.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we do this, we have to do it with high levels of like... Actually, can we even? Yeah, so we could. So we may have to do that. Yeah, we may have to do this ourselves, but let's see what else is available. Let's see. Navigation, debate wellspring. There's Intuit. God, these rolls are bad. Wait, can't we push them to re-roll them, or am I making that up?
Yeah.
We have a
push
thing that
to
ups
reroll theirs
their
too.
lowest one or whatever, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's +2 to the lowest crew dice. So we may
Which
need to do that, but
I think applies to all of them. I think.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Do we
So
want to do that,
we
or do
have
we want to
3
wait
ones.
until...
We can keep looking around, but I figure we're probably going to.
I don't see a world in which we don't.
Probably you're right. Okay, so interface, that's the falsified data thing. That would have been if we had taken Junie, but since we have this, she's okay on Intuit, right? 50% neutral, 50% negative. We would have to get better ones out of that. That, again, headstream mutiny. So, I wonder if we have to do something in each of these sections.
Very possible.
Endure.
Oh.
Oh, but look at the... Oh.
Yeah. I
think
I
we're going to
wonder
have to
if we-
push. I don't think we can do this all ourselves.
I wonder if we need to do both clocks or if it is just the one. Because if it is just the one, I mean, we got to go with the left side every time, pretty much.
I think that's right.
What really sucks is that in that scenario, Kirk isn't good at any of those things, and he sucks at his dice.
Yeah.
He's not bad, but he's not good.
Right.
He's absolutely useless.
It's the engage thing we would put him up to, but we would need to push him first. So I guess the question is, maybe we go do the thing that we think we're best at, which would be either sabotaging the engines, or obviously we would be good at well, tampering the payload is too large, though. I mean, it's going to take too long because that
I
clock,
think we go for the one that we can hit.
which is this one over here, right? The engine room.
It'll give us the most information quickly.
Yeah. So that sabotage the engine. If we do this, 50% positive, 50% neutral. So we could do that, or we could do this and get a definite positive out of it.
It's possible we get our 3 immediately.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm thinking we do one
Yeah.
like this at least, right?
And we have another 5 anyway, so.
Wait, what? Oh, so I bet what it is we have to do the engineer support. Once we do that, we tick off one of the headstream mutiny clocks. So we do have to do something in each of those
That's
spots.
confusing.
Yeah, that's not very clear. But regardless, I mean, this
Why would
is...
they? It's a flow chart. Why would you not just put the
I
thing
know.
over? Just
Right.
make it go to the right. Like
It's
that.
very weird. Hey, what's up, Echo? Yeah, that's...
I see.
That's strange.
Okay, well,
So,
then these indication lines are completely wrong. So I think then both the left and right sides feed into the right clock no matter what. And then when we complete each
no.
right...
Oh, I see.
Well,
I see
but
what
that's
you mean. I
what's
see
just
what you mean.
happened, right?
No, I see what
Yeah.
you mean. I'm sorry. You meant on this screen. Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
And
Well,
those
back
feed
out
the
and go to
left
another
clock.
one and see what happens.
Well,
Yeah.
but if we're going to do that, we're going to have to push, right? Because we don't want to use up
Well,
our
I just want to
5.
see what the screen looks like by
If this
clicking
is
another
right,
one.
so
Correct. Yeah.
Same deal.
there's
Yeah,
no
that's what it
progress.
is. Yeah, the flow
Maybe
chart is
we-
weird, but
maybe we pop the Endure, because this actually does make doing the Endure one better in this case. if they're all feeding into that clock on the right, and the left one is just one big tracker for all three of them.
Yeah, except that we've now wasted. I mean, we're gonna have to do this anyway, right?
Yeah, we have to do one there anyway.
But the question is, do we use our dice up and then we push with them?
Yeah, sure.
I think. So, all right. So if we sabotage the engines, we could do this. Would get us 50% positive, 50% neutral. We still hold on to our 5.
We could, yeah. Well, I was gonna say we could spend that 4 in the endure one in the other scenario, which would just give us a 6. Because I have a feeling we're gonna have to do all 3.
You're probably right.
Of these.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we do this.
Yeah.
And okay.
And this will tell us too if this is
2. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a feeling that once the thing on the right fills up, it fills in something on the left.
Yeah, so neutral is going to be a 1, and positive is 2.
If we were to spend that 1, I think it would be here.
Bluh, stupid glitch.
Maybe not that one, but
yeah. That would be here.
mm-hmm.
I'm worried about that 25% negative. That would increase the stress, but I wish that we could use that on something that was risky, not dangerous. Perfect. We know everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, like, well, so what are we going to use the 5 for? Let's think of it that way. Like,
We could spend it again on
I think
the
you do
the first thing we did.
Yep.
wait, set here or the other one?
No, the other one.
Oh, the other one. Because it's
The
a
plus-
5,
the
so we
plus
know.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other side.
Oops. Sorry. I knew that. Okay. That's what we meant. Okay. All right. So now we have the 1. And so we think about, so we do the 1 here ish.
If anywhere, yeah.
Well, if we use
And
it here, 75% chance good, 25% bad.
Yeah.
But
I think that's okay. And then we get to see as well what the negative consequences are.
This will tell us what happens when we screw it up.
Probably just, if it's danger, it's 2 stress. If it's risky, it's 1.
Or it starts to tick up. Or
The
it
loaded
is called
stress here is what you
there.
mean, yeah.
I thought you meant stress at the top, but yeah.
No,
Probably
yeah,
also
sorry,
that.
The loaded stress.
What do you folks think? Do we do that and then we push?
I-
I think it's
I
fine.
think-
I think you do. I think you go for
Yeah.
it.
And then push after. Okay.
Neutral, so we
Was
got a
it the
crisis
neutral?
location active.
And it was +1. Okay, that was what we're thinking.
Oh, and yeah, now we have to deal with that.
Sabotage
that's annoying.
comms.
Oh wait, this is a new thing that just popped up?
Right.
Mhm.
So that's the thing that's going to start increasing the stress level. So there's 1 crisis active, which means the load stress is going to go up 1 per cycle, unless we sabotage
All
it with
the
engineer.
crisis.
Yeah.
So
Which I think
regardless,
we're
we're going to have to push, right?
have
Like,
to-
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
push.
yeah. So now we got
Okay.
3 and a 3. So
Interesting. It didn't get the other one that Kirk has, so I guess the lowest
Yeah,
dice for
it's
each
usually 1.
agent.
for each one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
That was something.
let me just check something here. That'd
I think
be
that's neat.
25 positive, 50 neutral.
Mhm.
Could
And
maybe
I
do
think-
that.
Given that the loadic stress itself is not being displayed here, I have a feeling that the negative consequence is just stress to bliss, which
Probably.
is not the worst.
So what do we think? Try that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, neutral.
Ugh.
Okay.
This would
Yeah,
be
just, I think just run it
50%
back.
neutral negative. Hey, you know what you're doing. Okay, no. Happy to volunteer, yeah, I'll bet you are.
Mm.
How about no? Well, I mean, we can't push again this turn, so
Yeah.
either we don't use them or I mean, we can probably deal with one cycle of not, it means that we're going to get one, maybe two, but probably just one of the loadic stress.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a while before we get to this next sort of stage. So another thing would be to sort of see if we can sabotage the engines.
Yes.
That's 50% neutral.
Oof.
It's not great.
It's... Yeah.
Or into it. 50% neutral.
Wow.
Or
it's interesting that Bliss's die is not going up, because I thought Bliss is supposed to be good at engineering, but
yeah.
Or at Intuit.
That's 25, 50, and 25 for Kirk.
Yep. On a risky track is better than danger too.
Right.
So
Do we want to take a shot on that?
I think so.
Because we probably don't have the time to like just not use him. We probably have to.
Yeah,
use
we need to use them for something.
All right, Kirk, don't screw this up. God damn it, Kirk.
He screwed it up and got another.
Useless.
You suck, Kirk.
Serpent was right, man.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a reason he punched.
Well, I mean, 50-50 is shaky, especially. I don't know if we can risk that.
I mean,
we already took two with this,
We win these.
Well, we'd do it elsewhere though, right? We wouldn't do it on this one. Isn't there a better one for?
Yeah, spend the 2 on the.
Is there a better one?
There's a +1, isn't there?
On that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because it's 50% neutral, 50% negative, and it's risky. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it won't contribute to stress. All right, come on, Bliss.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's all right.
But it was one stress. All right. Right. We need to go to the break and get some rest.
Wonderful.
Supplied, no energy loss. Oh, good. So we don't need to worry about supplies.
God.
Action
yeah, this is
available
gonna be tough.
Yeah, this one seems like the hardest one yet.
Okay, we don't have that yet because that's not broken. Rest and recover. Okay, so we're fine here, basically. All right. Ready? And cycle.
Ready and cycle.
Oh.
Okay.
Yo, he stepped up.
Wow. Kirk's like, I'm really sorry about all of this.
Yeah.
We have.
I was an absolute
if we
dick.
push, we now have 6-4, 3-4. So this is a much better round, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's use him first. We want him doing the engage thing, right? So, like discussing the war.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, this is gonna be. We're gonna have so many to put in.
Okay, this is why we're here. That's good. We didn't get any extra stress. Okay. I'm just double checking. I'm not doing it. I'm just looking. All right. We'll wait on that.
We still push though, right?
We can, but
what's the reason that we don't push?
Because we're up to 3 stress, and then it starts more likely that we're going to glitch. We're not at the glitch level yet. Like right now, glitch happens if we roll a 1, or I think that's what it is. Something about a 1. But if we get 2 more, then we have a much more likely possibility. We can probably afford to push once. I just want to make sure we're not overdoing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to use the things that we have available first, and then
and then figure out the push. Yeah.
I feel like we end up pushing regardless. So
probably. Okay, the comms array. I mean, well, this.
We also have to remember if we're taking care of these, because obviously we don't want to end at the end of every cycle have that happen. But on the flip side, we're also just taking longer to.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a balancing thing. You're right.
Yeah, I feel like we should at this point, we might need to prioritize because there's so much to get through.
Yeah, I think it also just depends on. Dude, so we can't make this go down at all at this point. The stress.
No, I don't
Not
think
at
so.
the moment.
It's not very many tries.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it really isn't. Well,
this one's,
although
like,
we have
really weighted
supplies from the ship, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But it's also the issue of the fact that we've only got 2 more turns before this ends
That's
up being
what
a
I
problem.
mean.
But if we win,
Which means that if we mess up once and we don't take care of the other thing, we're at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if the crisis isn't managed, and we mess up one of any other thing, then we're cooked.
That one doesn't have any, but that doesn't have anything in it yet.
How many days can we chill out here?
I think 1.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like
it says supplies 1, so then we're gonna start losing energy too. But I think we just gotta try put our dice in the best spots we can and go for it. Okay. So for example, let's start just spamming our endure here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have 2 6s, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do that first.
Let's get some positive.
Okay. I mean, we can actually wrap this one.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get close. The 3 is gonna be just shy.
Our moment of truth here.
Worst case scenario, it's a neutral.
Yeah.
What do we think?
But I think it's still worth it.
No, we win these, Joe.
Oh, come on. Yay.
Okay, we got it.
There we go.
Got a load of
Okay.
stress.
Oh, all right.
Oh god. Okay.
But we got one of the mutinies.
Yeah, we did get a stress from that, though, right?
Uh-huh.
We didn't, but the Lodic did. Yeah.
That's sorry. That's
So we've got
I'm
it.
referring
Right, so
to we as
yeah, no, I know
Lodic
what you mean.
stress.
All right,
Yeah.
we gotta figure this out then.
No, I think we ignore that at this point.
Really?
Because now, because I mean, I could be convinced otherwise, but there's a world in which we essentially would have to finish in 2 turns, which is theoretically possible. But I feel like that next exclamation point, I think, means another crisis is going to happen, which means then it would go up 2 per cycle. Which then would mean, so if the next one is going to be 1, then it's going to go up 2, and then we'd be at X. So we have next time, a time after that, and then it's over. So in the next 2, if we ignore the crises entirely, can we finish everything within 2 turns?
Well, I mean, if we get positive, 1, 2, we need 4 positive results here. And then we need...
How did we get 2 for a neutral?
Well, that was actually the thing, is it gave us 2 for neutral. I think the consequence, this would happen sooner, because on a neutral, you get 2 positive, but you also get a stress. So actually,
we don't always get 2 positive though, because didn't we get 1?
I think
or
we got one.
I guess we never did.
We got 1 on the crisis.
We just
on the crisis one, it was a neutral outcome and it gave us 1, but on these story-based ones, they're giving us 2 on a neutral one. But then it comes with the stress. I don't know. I could see a world, but where we're just like putting down the crises, but then, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of. I tend to be a go big or go home person though.
But we have to hit all 5 of these for it to matter, right?
You mean on this thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to spend some.
Yeah, unless because I don't remember if Bliss got a positive or a neutral last time.
I think they got neutral. Yeah.
All right, so positive would be 2. So yeah, I mean it would need to be
maybe, should be, but we don't know.
Yeah.
What are we?
If we get so if we get rid of that, right, then the stress will not go up next turn, except after we do the mutiny. Like we know, I wish there's a way to reduce this stress, the Lodic stress.
That's the thing I'm worried about. There doesn't seem a way to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think the stress will matter after this scenario.
Yeah.
Like if we can get through the engine room and the other one, then this whole mechanic disappears in the story.
Oh, yeah, no, I know, but I don't know that we're gonna have time. We haven't even started this one yet.
Yeah. And we suck
also,
at it.
like this is by far our worst one,
yeah.
and we're just cooked on that one as a whole.
could we put
That we
Lambert out in the
likely
space dock?
hit the lockdown on that one
Yeah.
because of no positive outcomes.
Ugh.
Well, we'd have to be spending Kirk or using Kirk and Bliss.
It's a conundrum. +2.
That's how you know it's a good game.
This
It's
would be
just hard.
4, and Bliss would be 3. Would that matter? Is there any, like...
Slightly.
4. I mean, Sabotage does the best here. I don't know. I don't know.
This sucks.
Well, I think we have to do something. What if you put Kirk's 2 in the right box?
I mean, I could push it, and then it'll go up to, because it would be...
The split, right?
It would go up +2 the lowest crew dice, so it would go up to 4.
But it wouldn't that add the stress?
To our stress.
R stress, but
R
not
stress,
not the
that's
loaded
right.
stress.
I almost wonder if we say, like, I mean, this is wishful thinking, but if during the next cycle, what if their 2 lowest dice are like a 3 or 4, and then the push becomes even more valuable? I don't remember exactly how our stress mechanic works and what you were talking about with the 1 and the 2. Our dice might end up being screwed, but then actually that might be the route, because if the whole other clock that we have to solve is the one where we suck at it, we're having to bank on their dice anyway. So we should actually, for that one, push ourselves every time, because it's just going to make them better at the job they need to do, as opposed to our dice are going to suck anyway, if that makes sense.
It does, but then the question is, we can't really afford to waste turns not using their dice, though. Right? So, like...
Yeah, we'd use it every time. I guess.
Yeah, but like, yeah, so...
Well, yeah, okay. So then I guess we should do it now. And we should do it the next turn. And the next turn.
Yeah, I mean...
And the next turn.
Yeah.
And the next turn.
So do
And
we...
that's
But
the-
now, do we try to... if we use the 1 somewhere, then we would... When we push, then that means Blisses would go to 6, right?
No, it increases the lowest.
But
Well, I
each
mean,
of the
if
lowest.
the 1 is gone, then 4 is their lowest, right?
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Oh. Right.
But again, but
And
then you're using up a
But
1.
that's
and,
assuming that it doesn't just not.
Do
It could
it.
just null. Like I don't know how to say that.
I
properly.
like that
Yeah,
idea. I think it would work. I didn't think about that. Yeah, let's spend the 1 and then...
So we spend it on a place that's like the safest, probably.
Yeah, which
So-
would be the...
Which would be this
Are
one.
any of them actually safe?
I don't know.
I mean, the safe spot for that actually is the crisis.
Oh,
Because
yes.
then the only
Correct.
consequences...
That is the correct spot.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right. So yeah,
Yeah, just do that.
come on, Bliss,
I have...
bro.
Wow. Okay. And then now you
Give it a
push.
shot.
Yeah, this is what I thought. So 4 and a 6.
Okay, that's a cool strategy.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Surprised it took us this long to think of that.
okay. 100% positive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll be...
Jesus Christ, only 2.
Ugh. It's so bad. Oh man. Okay, and then what is his 4? I think his 4 is still good in that one.
For engage, probably,
and this one.
right?
Okay.
It's 25, 50, 25. Well, yeah, those are the only, like, I don't think you have an engage here, right? You have,
No.
yeah, so,
That's tough.
and I don't think the comms array would do anything. Nope. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it's going to have to be,
Just gotta use it on the 1, yeah.
right. Okay, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. God damn it.
Oh wow.
Now we have 2. So now we go up by 2.
Now there are 2 of them.
Oh God.
Great. Great. That's great.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
That's great. We're
Why do I feel like we made?
Oh, it looks like we probably should have taken someone else with us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that would have.
Yeah, I think the
think
problem
it-
is
I think
Kirk,
it
to
does,
be
doesn't
honest.
it?
Like, I think.
Well,
right
Kirk
now.
is definitely the problem for sure. But
Damn.
well, hold on. If you try and do any of these right now, doesn't that just literally guarantee that
Lose.
we lose?
Yeah, I think
by
you have to not.
resting? Yeah.
Because if we get
We have to
even,
rest.
yeah, even neutral on some of these puts up the stress.
Yeah. Because we're going up 2 now because of that.
Good day, everyone. Good day.
Yeah. So we have 1 shot.
Oh.
I mean, we
look
got
at
some
these
good
rolls,
die
though.
though.
These are
We
Good
did
good
get some
rolls.
good die.
Those are very good rolls.
So we have
Wow.
fives
Oh my
and
God,
6s
man.
across the board.
Yeah.
It's almost like the
That-
game knew we're.
That's good because we're gonna
about to
need them.
die. Yeah.
Oh my
man.
god.
Wow.
Yeah, let's take all the guaranteeds that we can.
Like so, starting. Oh Jesus, why?
Hmm.
This guy sucks. He doesn't do anything well.
Yeah, start with our guarantees.
Is it?
Oh man, all of these are negatives.
Wait,
but-
do we have? Wait, we don't have a guarantee because we already finished that one. Ooh,
Yeah, that's right.
that's the prices.
Mhm.
I mean,
That's. No, I mean,
Prices just isn't even worth looking at.
I agree. Okay, but we're good at engineer, which is dangerous. What if we put our 6 in engineer? Or a 5?
we could put put
Oh.
a 5 in there.
Yeah, just put our
Yeah,
fives.
spam
in.
that. There we go.
All right, we might as well do that.
That's
to
the best we
begin
can
with.
do. Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on. So 2, 1, 2, 3.
we can finish it this turn, but we're not going to get the other one.
Well, maybe we can. 1, 2, 3.
What
We
I'm
spend
hoping
all
is they
our-
do a security lockdown and they say you have 3 turns before, like, I don't know,
Right.
security gets there, and then
I
we.
want to. Is it? It might be possible. Oh wait, no, it won't. Because the other one, we just don't have enough dice.
Yeah.
Because even if we got
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to win this at all. Like
Well, I mean, the one thing about the supplies being empty thing is, I guess we could have gone with another supply, but like it was the difference
if we
between.
Well, our
if we
problem
had
is the
supplies,
stress.
then we could have taken more time with the crisis things.
I guess.
That's the only solution that I see at all.
I guess, yeah. It's just
I mean,
just
but
hard.
the supplies haven't done anything to help against the stress that we've incurred, though.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the stress that's. I mean, next turn this is going to end essentially.
No, I more meant like we could have taken more turns to re-roll and
Oh,
get
I see.
better die to then use
Rather
for
than-
guaranteed
Yeah.
things. Is what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
Maybe it gives us one more turn though. I mean, like because it's not. Anyway,
Okay.
regardless,
Yeah, we have- this
let's
is-
figure what we need to do with what this is
Yeah,
here.
we should do this.
Yes, right? Like because.
It's the only option.
Okay. One more time.
Unless
Second verse, same as the first. Yeah.
unless we. Well, yeah.
Unless we what?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, what if we spend this 5 or 6? Oh man, even in the other one though,
Doesn't
our
matter.
negatives are so
Yeah.
big. It's
We
just
have to
gonna-
get rid of both. Are you talking about the crisis right now?
Right? No.
We talk
The
about
Oh,
other
the
using
other
the
one.
5 or 6 in the other area.
Because these dice are so good. But let's see.
No,
One,
but we
two,
don't
three,
have.
four,
I mean, our
5, 6, 7,
ours is
8.
kind of wasted here, though.
Yeah. So theoretically, it is possible if we have exactly the amount of dice to win this. If all. So let's say we go back and we actually do put our 5 and 6 in the other thing and we complete it.
Right.
Then our remaining 1 and all 4 of their dice have to get positive.
So
and we would
let's
win.
cross that bridge when we come to it. We know we have to
Okay.
do this anyway, so we
All right.
might as well just, this has to get done. And then we could take a risk. No, we can't do that. We got to do this. And this will complete that, which is also, by the way, going to increase stress again, I bet. No, it did not.
No.
Okay.
Well, positive, so.
What does it say at the end of it? Security lockdown is what will happen if
Right.
it reaches full.
We got 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, 8-bet. Maybe that's what we have to look at. All right. And now one
Yeah,
with
so
into
this
it.
is the
We have
problem.
no chance. Okay.
We only have the 2 5s remaining to help. Wait, it's not-
I think we have to
nothing.
push.
Well, what again?
Or-
So again, my
Well,
suggestion: can we do it with the? I guess we have to gamble, right? Because what I was going to say was, if we push, then we have 4 5s, is what that means, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we get rid of one or both of the 3s, then it means we have 2 6s.
Right.
But
Mhm.
probably, since we need enough dice to do all of this, I'm guessing we have to push now, even though it's going to do wonders for our own personal stress, but whatever, and get that up to 4 5s.
I think the problem is that let's say Kirk and Bliss, all 4 of their dice succeed, that still leaves 2 pips left that we then put our 1 in, and our 1, I don't think a neutral
Cannot.
outcome.
It is physically impossible.
Unless, actually, no. This is the one where the neutral outcome is giving us +2, but then it incurs stress. So theoretically, we would.
They could trigger at the same time.
Yeah, they would trigger at the same time.
Well, in order to get there, we have to hit our 5s. So why don't we just go ahead and hit the 5s that we got?
So do the 5s first.
Yeah, like
okay.
if we do a 5 and it fails, then the rest of this is just
Yeah.
pointless theorizing anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we start with this, which is our best shot, right? Like, which
Yeah,
is the.
we win these. We just have to win 4 coin flips in a row.
Okay.
Exactly like that.
Well, that was neutral.
Oh,
though.
no.
Wasn't enough.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. At least it
least it
didn't
didn't
incur
cause
stress.
stress.
But,
But yeah, so we literally can't.
yeah.
We just have to do the best.
Literally
I would get
cannot.
as close as we can to it, though, right? Like.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. We should
know.
try.
So now, do we push though?
No, we use the 5.
But the 5 is going to be a 3.
Oh.
'cause
Oh,
it's a
right. He
negative for him.
sucks.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
So.
Well,
yeah, I think
75%
the best we
chance.
can do-
All right. Yeah, do it.
I mean, we got to do it at some point.
Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
find out what this.
This game-
we're
the-
not getting away from this.
The
lockdown.
creator of the
It's gonna
game is
happen.
like, it's not that serious,
Oh,
guys.
hey!
Just,
God, neutral.
just play it. You're good.
Okay, so now if
now
we
we
push, we
push.
get 2 5s, right?
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, 2 5s. So
Start with a better one, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it! Come on, Bliss.
Mm.
All right.
Baby.
Yeah, there's no choice but to.
Hey.
All right.
Wow.
Not bad.
Crazy.
So we have
Just
a
out of
1.
reach. That somehow incurs 6.
It's
Oh.
Ticks.
there's no.
So bad. I don't.
I mean, we're
We should just trigger it now. We might as well.
Should we? Because I don't know whether. Well,
I mean, it's gonna go.
it gets triggered when we rest.
Mhm.
I hope there's like gradations of this because like we've got 2 of them and we got half of this. Like, it's got to
Yeah.
count for something. I don't know. All right, here we go. Time to debate Wellspring. I'm like,
Yeah.
my people, the workers should unite, and a mind is a waste thing. That's terrible. Who's with me?
Mind is a wasteful thing.
Hey! No, okay.
If only we got 2s for all those.
I know, right? Okay, well,
At least we can rest. Oh, I guess the next day the stress is going to go up. For
Yes,
him.
correct. We're
we're gonna get the
boned either way.
lockdown. I mean, there's nothing we can do. I think.
Yeah.
Action available. Can we spend all of our cryo to get an extra turn? And
Yeah, all the actions are just unavailable anyway. So.
Like, wait. I know you're trying to do a security lockdown. Take this money, do the security lockdown tomorrow. Great. Thanks.
There we go.
oh boy,
Kirk rushes into the bay you are crossing,
It's all kicking off, sleeper.
a growing fear in his eyes.
Lambert's lost control.
He guides you
Oh,
through the
maybe-
headstream, a ship you have become surprisingly familiar with over the past few cycles. Perhaps it is the influence of getting to know the crew and their complaints around Lambert and the Syndicate, but its twisting corridors, thick pipes, and cold metal have taken on an oppressive feel, cycle by cycle, hour by hour.
maybe it's the fact that we failed miserably.
Mhm.
Now, as your failure is ever present,
Yep.
and the shouts of conflict echo down through the corridor ahead, where a room glows with the warm light of the galley, you feel that oppressive pall tightening its grip. It's too early. You know it is. sickening feeling growing inside you tells you that you haven't got enough support to pull this off.
Back away.
Lambert's shout echoes like a shot as you enter the crowded galley. A gang of crew members, maybe a third of the total number, is loudly arguing with a smaller group, clumped around Lambert.
You've allowed yourself to be swayed by those eager to use you for their own ends.
Lambert is shouting across the galley.
I'm sorry to have to do this to my own crew, but there must be consequences.
You see him glance over his shoulder, and tracing his view, you see security officers tensely gathered at the back of the room. You look at Kirk. His panicked expression, something you aren't used to seeing, tells you he notices them too.
Yeah, maybe if you'd been doing your job, you wouldn't have to be panicked, Kirk.
Then, with a nod from Lambert, security moves into the crowd.
Fight them back?
Kirk, what do we do?
I mean, maybe
He
we
isn't
just
engaged.
we have a 75% chance of at least neutral outcome.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
Yeah.
We win these.
It's the first time I
We win
remember.
these.
Come on.
Oh, the first time.
Launch yourself into the crowd like an idiot as it pushes forward. Crew resisting Lambert surge like a wave, their arms up to protect their heads from the security officer's baton.
Guys, it's fine. I saw Captain America do this in the elevator. It was great.
Bop.
Uh,
Yeah. You find yourself trapped in the crush, surrounded by the members of the crew. Then blows start raining down and the panic sets in.
it's very bad.
The crew falls back under heavy strikes and the pressure of the retreating front line crushes you in the fray. You die. Something strikes you across the head and you find yourself spinning, dazed, your vision darkened. An insistent tugging from your internal systems makes you aware of some serious damage.
Great. It's getting better.
The riot is a sea of bodies, a crush of flesh on flesh. You hear the sickening crunch of blunt objects swung against soft bodies. Suddenly, you hear a panicked squawk above the rumble of shouts. You regain your sense of direction as you see Kirk grappling with Lambert.
Oh, get the hell off of me!
Lambert screams. The spindly captain... Spindly?
Yeah.
Captain is no match for Kirk, who wraps his thick forearms around Lambert's neck and chest, squeezing tight. Security officers begin to strike at Kirk, and you see him flinch as they do, but hold his grip strong. Seeing their moment, the crew wrestle the security officers off Kirk as Lambert's feet kick futilely in the air, his fingers scratching at Kirk's arm around his neck, his eyes rolling back.
Oh, brother.
Feel like help the crew?
He doesn't seem like a bad guy.
He is.
Is he a bad guy?
I mean, he doesn't really give much of a
Lambert.
damn about his crew. The problem is that we just don't like Kirk. No, but I mean, like, so, okay. On the one hand, we tell Kirk to stop. I don't know. Like, the only chance to actually get the tanker is, at this point, is to help the crew. The question is whether that matters relative to Kirk probably going to end up killing the captain. But the captain is kind of a jerk. But there are no great choices. Like, I don't think we cannot intervene. That feels to me like a neutral thing where nothing ends up happening and we end up losing everything. Like, we don't, you know. So, in for a penny, in for a pound. We have to help the crew because this whole business got...
we're at this point.
Yeah, I mean, none of this is great. This all happened because Kirk sucks. Well, Kirk is on the right side-ish. It's just that his way is like one particular method, Triffid, and like, so, you know, I don't love it, but like, I don't know.
I still feel like help the crew is my
I
gut.
think we have to help the crew. I think that's probably right.
You scramble forward and join the crew, pushing back the security and anyone else resisting them. The tide shifts, the security falling back or floating injured, pushed against the far wall of the room. Small orbs of blood float across the space like a constellation of violence, gently spattering the pale galley walls. Sensing the shift, Kirk releases Lambert, who spins lazily through the air, a trail of spittle leaking from the corner of his mouth. We see his chest rising and falling very slowly. He is alive.
All right, now if Kirk tries to pull some crap about like, well, we have to, no, then the answer's no. But
from this moment on, the conflict fades.
wow.
Lambert and the injured are taken to the medical bay under the escort of the resistant crew, now armed with batons.
God damn, we got it.
Some of the security see the futility of resisting and agree to join the mutiny. Those who stubbornly remain are taken to the brig.
Hey, look at that.
You join the others in cleaning up the galley, the room itself evidence of the brutal takeover this became. People bled and cried out in this room. You can't help but feel that some of their pain is on you.
And by you, we mean Kirk.
Yes. At some point, you have to stop. A hazy feeling comes over your body. You reach up and touch your head, and feel a rent in your thick vinyl skin. When you touch something metal and cold beneath, you withdraw your fingers.
Settle yourself here, sleeper.
Kirk, bruised and tired, gestures to one of the galley flight couches.
Please.
You have no energy to resist, even if you wanted to. As you settle on the couch, I read that as conch.
You settle on the conch.
Couch, and slip your feet into the straps. Kirk inspects your head.
In your head.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, no
You
kidding.
think? You feel him applying some kind of adhesive patch to your wound.
But I want you to remember this. I want you to remember that this was Lodic that caused this. That pushed us to the edge and required this of us.
Kirk's fingers smooth down the edges of the patch.
The blood will always be on their hands.
It's true, but I could have used some more competence, frankly.
The repair finished, you turn to face Kirk.
This was our doing. This was our doing. You can't get
We
that
kind
way.
of screwed this up. I mean, like,
Yeah.
well, okay. It is true that the system creates the environment in which this happens, but that's not the same thing as, therefore, we
Yeah,
became
it doesn't
the thing
absolve
we
you
despise.
any
Yeah,
action
exactly.
you take afterwards. Yeah.
And frankly, just saying this was our doing, what's he going to say? Go to hell and throw us out of the airlock? Like,
Yeah, probably do it.
right? What do you think, Zach?
He won't. I mean, he's not going to like us if we say that.
But like, what's he gonna do? Not give us?
Right.
But
what's
maybe
it-
he'll respect us, damn it.
Exactly. Well, no. The real
You know
question
what?
is that
Well,
is
there you
think a little
go.
more.
it
get
is a good
better.
point. Like, I think normally my instinct would have been to say to stay silent, but I kind of feel like we shouldn't in this case. We didn't speak. We helped the crew because we were like, okay, we have to do this. But then at that point, I'm not going to be like, no, you're right, man. Everything was great. Like, this is exactly.
No, he needs that criticism.
Yeah. This was our doing.
I think it's going to put us into the. By saying this, he then is going to be like, oh, so we're now implying that we're not giving any of the onus to what happened to Lodic at all, which even we have said that we are, like you said, that they're the ones putting us in this situation. So I think that's what the negative implication of this. I think we should still do it, but
I guess,
when we
but
say
like,
this was our doing. It's like Lodic is absolved. This is all our faults.
but I mean, isn't it? But I don't know though. But the problem is who's not giving the proper blame though? Like, is he putting any of it on himself? Like, he's like,
right?
well,
yeah.
listen, it was
No,
Lodic
he's
that
not.
did all this. Like,
Yeah.
No,
he's
it was-
being. Yeah.
and frankly,
so
if
good.
you had stayed the hell back, Kirk, then we could have brought someone who would have been, been better at this job. All right,
Yeah.
this is our
And
doing.
remember, he even said that I'm the captain on this mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
We could have said this is your doing, and we didn't say that. Like, at least we tried to,
Yeah. No.
Kirk sighs.
If Lodic had treated us fairly, it would not have been necessary.
Sure. Kirk pushes away from the couch, rising up.
Look at. Spare your thoughts for the crew.
You
Glances
first.
around the room, now almost empty.
It is their struggle that lies ahead, handling the ship and the role it must have in the blockade. They will need to calm this violence alone, and retaliation will come.
He sighs a heavy sigh.
I hope they will be ready when it does. We, however, need to return to the wellspring.
Kirk takes a deep breath and lets it out slow.
The struggle goes on.
He pushes off from the couch and leaves the room. You take a moment before you follow, taking one last look at the galley. A few crimson stains still dot its walls. You hope this was worth it.
Oh, Drew has arrived with a raid. What's up, Drew?
Woo!
Thank you, Drew. Don't be hesitant. Sound cracks the sediment. It's evident Drew is medicine for your whole town. Nice. I dig it. Welcome to our disaster area. This did not work out the way we hoped. So we need to go, right? Like, I think immediately. Look at our stress.
Yeah, we'll bring it down. Don't worry.
We are 100% stressed.
100% stressed. All right. Well, you can now travel back to the hub. -5 stress during travel. Hold on. Let's go back first.
Let's put out the crises while we're still here.
Yeah, like what is
It's funny that, yeah, that's weird.
Does that mean that it would help if we did that? Because if so, we might as well do this.
I
I
mean,
mean, if it still is an option, might as well.
I think so, but
We just can't have our we just got to make sure that we don't. God damn it!
I mean,
It's
what?
all negative twos. No matter what you do,
Yeah,
it's going to be
it's
a
all
negative two.
negatives.
So,
It's not gonna
Right.
do anything though.
So then,
yeah.
well,
Let me just go.
I mean, why is it still an option then?
yeah, I don't
think-
understand that.
I think
either.
that's a mistake.
Good to see you, Eric. Good to see you, Drew. Thanks
Because
for
the
the
only
raid.
point of these is to stop the stress from incurring, which has already happened. What do you
Yep.
imagine is going to happen when we fill these out?
Maybe it
don't
makes
know.
it less likely that the tanker like fails, like in its mission,
No.
like the crew have to get people there. I have no idea, by
I-
the way. I'm just.
I don't think so.
I mean, we're not using the dice for anything, right? So we can
Yeah,
at least
I
do
mean-
this.
Sure.
Okay.
Hope Seraphin saw that.
Mhm.
What do we think?
Yeah. Do it.
I mean, if we're doing this, like,
Yeah, just
I
might
don't
as well
see
spend
any
everything.
negative
Mhm.
thing from happening here.
Got one left.
But might as well.
Right? Because
Mhm.
Sure.
comms go dead. You hope you won't need them later. Okay.
Man, me too.
Amen, game. Ugh. This one though sucks. Like everything is bad. I guess he's got one stress, but it doesn't matter, right? Like it doesn't.
I mean, we're not gonna use them after this.
Right. Ever. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's make him do it so he incurs stress. How about that? Take the stress.
Suck
Yeah.
it. I'm mostly
Suck it,
doing
Kirk.
this.
Yeah.
That ends up being neutral. Of course it does. Yeah, we don't have enough to do the rest. All right.
Yeah, we're playing irk stress any percent.
Yeah.
Okay.
How fast can we
map.
get him stressed all the way?
All right, we're leaving the contract.
Mm-hmm.
-5 stress during travel. That's good because we have a lot of things we have to fix. Okay. I know we're starving. Not for long. Okay.
Indeed.
Sorry.
It's okay.
The cut thrums with tension. The steaming city and its brash inhabitants have quieted, not to silence, but to a low rumble of conversation. The blockade is holding, the syndicate is waning, and everywhere there are plans to be made. You and Seraphin float idly in Chasm Row, many stories deep in the wound at Wellspring's side. Waiting on Kirk, not far from the first place you met, a meeting Seraphin has still lingering bruises from. Kirk is inside somewhere, and like every other Lotic contractor is making plans. Even before you arrived back in Wellspring, he had hijacked the Ridge transmitter to speak with his fellow conspirators and make arrangements for his arrival. Watching Kirk's plot unfold made you realize that despite your involvement, the end you are just a subsidiary part of the struggle. In the end, you are just a subsidiary part of the struggle, a chaotic outside actor with effect but no real influence. Now, waiting for Kirk's return, you feel a little solace in that. You aren't ready to be dragged into another struggle, not yet. You still have your freedom to win. And looking at Seraphim next to you, you know that he does too.
All right, we're on.
Kurt comes out of a passage nearby, nodding to the two of you to follow.
Kirk, we're starving. Could we...
He leads you both into the Rhyme Market passageways. This time not to the steaming market hall that lies beneath the deepest streets, but to a cramped room, walled with pipes and rusted panels.
Wait here.
He nods to you both before pushing off and gliding back out of the room.
Of course.
Kurt's briskness is something that has slowly gathered since you left the headstream, eroding your relationship to the point of non-existence.
It's almost like we're being used.
It's not something that surprises you. You know that every time he looks at you, he sees the violence of that final cycle on headstream. The orbs of blood, Lambert's unconscious form. You know that because every time you look at him, you see the same. Seraphim settles again. You shoot him a look, but his focus is elsewhere. His eyes glazed over. You fold your arms and wait.
Sarah?
Tala enters so quietly that in the dim room, you barely notice her. She shoots you a look and smile as she enters.
Thank you.
She mouths, silently, "Take it back," and then turns her attention to her brother.
Tala.
Seraphim says her name like a sigh, like an exhale. He's shaking his head, his eyes already shining with uncontrollable emotion. She rushes across the room, flying into Seraphim at speed. They embrace, softly spinning in dusk and dark, their fingers dug into each other's backs. They separate, a couple of pristine spheres of briny tears, spinning away through the air as they do.
You're safe.
Seraphim nods, taking a breath.
I'm safe.
She smiles reassuringly, settling him. And in this settling, the gesture of care, you see a whole network of signs and secrets. Tala is the calm to Seraphim's storm, the big sister who eases his heart.
Well, that's nice.
She looks him up and down.
You are so big, Sarah.
She laughs at her own statement.
You've grown up.
She tries to make it sound approving rather than patronizing.
Though the patting him on the top of the head doesn't help, but...
You're just the same sister.
Seraphim shakes his head.
Calling me big, but making me feel small.
The moment the statement leaves his lips, you feel a chill in the room, and you aren't sure if he meant it. Tala flinches a little, hurt but not wanting to show it.
I came to find you.
Tala tries again.
I needed to find you.
Good job. Seraphim looks torn, and you see in him something you have come to recognize, the slow and careful raising of his defenses.
Why now?
He looks away.
It's been a long time, Tala. Mom and Dad finally decided they want me to come home.
A ripple of emotion runs through Tala, one she can't hide.
They're... After you left, they're gone.
She sighs.
I thought you would have...
She struggles to find the words.
It's been a long time.
It has.
Seraphim sets his face into a stern look of control, but you know that he is raging inside. And in this moment, you feel closer to him than you've felt in a while. Tala folds her arms, trying to regain a little control of the exchange.
It's good to see you, Sarah. So good.
You know what's coming, and you see Seraphim brace for it too.
But I can't leave with you.
She looks pained. This isn't easy for her either. Seraphim can only nod, a dulling acceptance washing over him.
I wanted to find you, and I have. And I can see you are strong and well, and
She shoots you a glance.
you have your life here.
With this guy.
I see you brought your boyfriend. The people here, the other contractors, They were the ones who found me, who have kept me going since I ended up here, desperate and alone.
She smiles warmly.
It's not that I owe them, it's that they are my family too.
She gently places a hand on his shoulder.
I know you understand this.
She smiles at you.
We all find our families out here.
Seraphin smiles a rare smile, his eyes wet.
We do, sister.
He embraces her again. They separate. Tala turns her attention to you.
You look like you're starving, stressed with broken dice.
You look like you're starving, stressed with broken ice. Even so, I know you'll take care of my brother, Sleeper.
She smiles.
I saw it in your eyes when you came to the pit head.
She approaches and puts a hand on your shoulder.
I can see you're building something of value on that ship of yours.
I don't know if we want to take care of Seraphin. Like, we sort of did that by bringing him here, so maybe thank you.
Just say thank you.
Or, yeah, thanks.
She nods gently and takes her hand away. She folds her arms again, her sense of control returning. There's a wisdom and experience to Tala that brings a certain calm to you, and you feel that now.
Will you two be staying here for a while, or...?
Tala looks between you and Seraphin. Seraphin cuts in before you can answer.
Not long.
He smiles.
We have our own freedom to find.
Freedom! Tala nods.
Well, just be aware you're free to pass the blockade, but after that...
She sighs.
Well, Spring is going to be locked down for a little while, at least until Kirk can establish a council. Next time you come,
She smiles proudly.
we'll all be dead.
I was going to say, King Kirk here. Who wants to come down?
I've established the Kirk Syndicate.
Exactly. The Kirk-to-kit, if you will.
This, in one way or another, will be a very different place.
Hearing Tala say this, you suddenly see the authority in her, and realize that one of those council seats may well have her name on it. You look between the two of them and realize they have years to catch up on, and they'd probably rather do that without you watching.
But things suck sometimes, so you settle down to watch.
Well,
You need dialogue.
Hands underneath your chin, and
Look back and forth lovingly between the two of them.
you nod to them and slip out of the room. A lilting conversation starting up the moment you leave. As you follow the twisting corridors back up to the chasm row, you smile to yourself at the thought of Tala and Seraphin reunited at last. You hope this whole adventure will make Seraphin a little less moody, even though you know, deep down, it's probably just make him worse.
Oh my god. Okay, as soon as this dialogue is done, we'll save it and we'll stop.
On your way into the rid, you pass a tired-looking Yujin.
I shall
That's you.
do
Mhm.
you, Jin. Okay. We heading out?
He sighs.
Because I'm not sure I've got another chid left to wager.
I don't think I'm even going to ask him this.
That looks like it.
Looks like it.
Sounds about right for you. Yujin nods.
I'll strap myself in for a nap then.
He disappears into the berths. Later in the cycle, Seraphin quietly comes back to the rig. He immediately settles himself in the cockpit and starts running diagnostics on the engines. He looks up as you enter and shoots you a smile.
To see you up here, Sleeper. I'm getting her ready to head out.
How you doing?
I'm good. Oh, sorry.
I'm good, Sleeper. Really good.
He flicks a sequence of switches.
Sleeper,
Seraphin turns to you, face you.
thank you.
He smiles.
I appreciate you bringing us all the way out here. I won't forget it.
I think we're just going to say I'm glad, because the Tal will be okay is just like, is she fine? I'm glad.
He smiles.
Gotta say, it was nice to see you getting to meet Tala after all this time. She's found a place here, and I'm really happy for her.
She looks away. He looks away out of the cockpit at the wellspring.
She always was the responsible one, and I was always the one running away. I guess some things never change.
Seraphim quietly watches the diagnostics complete, a subtle smile on his lips.
We did the hell out of that loyalty mission.
One thing is for sure. We've been here too long.
Seraphim meets your eye.
And we've been seen by way too many people.
Real.
Wellspring may be far out of Utsuba.
Mm-hmm.
Wellspring may be far out of Utsuba territory, but I'm sure Lane will find a way to reach this nasty claws out here, given enough time. Let's not give him any chances. Or let's not give him the chance.
Was this Rem doing this?
Yeah, this was Rem.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Bliss's voice echoes up the passage into the cockpit. They lean into the door, looking between the two of you.
2 contractors just dumped a load of fuel outside our ship. Said it was a gift.
Cool. Can they fix dice and reduce our stress?
I can
You and
do that.
Seraphim look at each other.
And then Seraphim says,
Oh, sorry. Gotta be Kirk.
Seraphim gets up.
It's either a thank you, or his way of telling us to get going.
I think it's both.
Exactly.
Seraphim kicks off and glides out of the cockpit.
Each of the crates says, a gift. Now get going.
hey, so,
Bliss smiles.
well, you two have been busy, so have I. Been looking at the rig's drive, and I reckon it's due an upgrade.
Upgrade.
Ooh.
But we'll need engine components.
Oh.
Quite a few, so keep an eye. Yeah, you can't do it now.
Shrugs.
Fetch quests. Shipyards tend to be a good place to look.
Really? Thanks, Bliss.
Bliss winks.
Anytime.
They sigh.
Better go help Seraphim with that fuel.
As Bliss leaves the cockpit, you find yourself lost in thought, considering your next step while the icy expanse of Wellspring glitters below.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was like the tutorial's over. I'm like, what? You're like, you now have a Hasnev unit installed, can freely travel through debris fields. So next time we play, what we will have to do is fix these dice, fix our energy and everything else. One quick thing though, just quickly. 5 points. What are we putting it in? We can make our engineer full. We can make our interface like neutral, at least. We can pull up our
What have we
engage
been
more.
struggling with, especially with the rest of the crew on that we have?
Interface without Junie, but I mean also engage. I don't think anyone's super great at that, so we could pull another one into engage.
+1 to affected crew dice.
There's also this for when we're on trips, but I feel like our dice matter more in the end than so.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking either we max out engineer, or I don't know. I mean, maybe interface. I think that's got to be Junie's the gamut. Like
Junie's a double on interface, right?
I think so. Yeah. So
I
maybe
think,
we
I think
engage.
We max out one of the other skills.
So either engage or engineer. But we can't max out both. We can max out
I see.
engineer,
Can't
or
max
we
it.
can put one into engage. So I feel like maxing it out it just makes it easier because we know. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, just double. Let's
yeah,
have
I can
another
see it
plus
either
plus.
way, but yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool. All right. We have a lot of work to do to improve ourselves later on. But all right. Woo, that was a rough one.
Yeah, it was. Goodness
That was rough. I mean, it was good story wise, like, and actually it did meant that we helped Seraphim, and it means that we are reducing the number of requests that we've had. That's got to be really hard to do though. Like I don't even know how. I mean, I guess we would have to make our main character better, or not better, but different, to be able to have a shot at doing that. Because I don't know, but a lot of fun. But it was, geez, it Here's the thing. All right. Well, we are just past midnight, so the time fit perfectly. But yeah, next time. But we are reducing the number of quests. Now we also can get through that whatchamacallit, the has field or whatever, the debris field. And so now that we have the hasnav thing, we can get to where we need to go. So that's good. We will make some good progress next time. But that was bloody. KP, good stuff tonight as always. Appreciated the rendering of Kirk, who, jerk. And
that
all
one
that
was a tough one for me for some reason today. Like, he was a very wordy kind of guy.
Wordy boy.
I actually really, I'm not very confident in my Southern accent, but I really did agree with what Zach had mentioned. Like, it feels like he should have had a Southern drawl with that kind of, delivery that he had. But it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, you did great.
Where will the fine folks see you next, KP, before next month, that is?
Outside of that, I think I'm kind of just taking it slow, one step at a time this year, guys. I'll be like I said, I'll be at Adepticon next year. I mean, later this in end of March, I think it's like the last weekend of March. I'll be out there, so come by and say hi at the booth for the Trench Crusade crew. Anything beyond that, I'm getting into a lot of LARP photography as well. So I may be at Drakenfest later this year. I'm for certain going to be at the second year of a LARP called Fable, which started last year. It was a huge fun time. So if you're into LARP or want to get into LARP, it was a great starter one for people who've never done it before. We had a lot of players that was their first time ever, and they had a blast. So
cool.
that happens, I believe, the last weekend in August, like that Memorial Day weekend, I want to say. But do check it out. I think it's going to be super fun. I'm going to be I'm the media director for it, so I'm very excited for that. Got a little title upgrade for that one. So
nice.
Yeah, that's it. That's me for the year.
Good stuff, KP. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to next month and getting you back with the rest of the crew as we keep on going. Indy, good stuff today as always as the narrator. Appreciated the steady NPR style voice that was provided to this whole business. And especially because there was so much going. There was a lot of interiority in this narrative tonight, so there was a bunch of just the sleeper being like, what about this problem and this stuff, and just a lot of being in sleeper's head even more than normal. So it put a lot of privilege on the narrative voice. How'd you feel about tonight, and where will the lovely folks find you next?
It was good, but a tough one, man.
Yeah,
I feel like they designed that thing for you to fail is what it really feels like. But,
Kobayashi Maru is what that felt like.
Yeah. Other than that, always a blast to be with you, fine folks, and looking forward to next time.
Good stuff. Good stuff as always. Thank you, Indy. Rem, of course, was not with us tonight, but will be back with us in March. So definitely check out all the stuff that Rem is doing. And last but certainly not least, Zach, good stuff tonight as well. With several of these, we got KP was doing Seraphin, but we got Tala, right? Who's in this, or Tara, I guess. Tala, who's doing this stuff. So we got some Tala in there
doing the stuff.
And
Lambert.
And we got Lambert, exactly. It just struck me, you also played the captain of that other tanker, so you become the go-to tanker captain voice, I guess.
For this. When you meet a captain, I'm your guy.
And also thanks as always for the notes about what happened with all this too. How'd you feel about tonight? Where will the lovely folks find you next?
Tonight was great. It's a wonderful game, very well written. I'm actually kind of glad that we got a difficult mission and got to see the resolution of that, and that it also is the type of game where it's like, it's not the type of game where if you fail, it's like you die, try again, it's a failing forward game, which I like, and you get some consequences and stuff, so that was cool. People will find me here for this again next month. They'll find me here for Gloomhaven this Thursday.
Huzzah!
Also find me here, I think next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday.
Yeah, not this coming Saturday. The Saturday Not this coming Saturday. No.
Yes, but next Saturday.
Yeah.
For Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks, our D&D Esper Genesis campaign, DM'd by Gregory Wilson right there. And then also our podcast Gen GMs, which we're working on. We're working on some other stuff too, some
yes,
cool,
we are.
other cool things, and other meetings. But aside from that, I'm going to be returning to streaming soon. No set date or anything, but this community will be among the first to know for sure, given the frequency by which I am on this show. So that'll be great. But no, otherwise, had a great time and looking forward to next time.
Good stuff, man. I will see you on Thursday. Thank you, Chad. Can we get some love for the amazing Arvocalist, to Zach? Of course, we'll see Rem next month. To Indy and to KP. Great work, gentlemen. And I will see you folks here in various places soon. Bye for now, he said. No, I meant end. Okay. Whoops. I think I accidentally kicked them all out, which is not what I meant to do. Okay. But, okay, let me do this. Switch this down. Thank you again for the raid, by the way, Drew. Yeah, that was tough. That was not an easy, lift. But we managed to get through it. We did the thing. And we are, whoops, hold on a second. Hold on just a moment. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Wonderful. So, did I? Oh, yes, I did shut it down. I was just making sure. That was great, though. It was really difficult, and we did not pull it out, but I agree totally with the failing forward logic here that we accomplished what we needed to, but there was a cost to it, and we did the best we could, but that's the way life works, too, sometimes. So for the most part, I'm pretty pleased, though, that we managed to get Seraphin and his sister back together. That was probably the best outcome that we could have had under the circumstances, given how difficult it was. And you'll see more of this next month. But for now, it is time for me to rise up on out of here. 3 streams today, so I got to get heading off to bed. I got some work I've got to get done, and then I got to go to sleep. Tomorrow night, remember, Wednesday night, I'm going to be here with Community D&D will be here, the Shadow Crew playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, as was already stated, Zach and I will be playing some Gloomhaven. I will be off on Saturday, away with the family, but on Sunday we have the premiere of Prince Justin's Court, playing the second Community D&D campaign that we have called the 13th Icon. That leads off on Sunday in a premiere, so I'm super excited about that. And I can't wait for you all to see what they have got cooking. Drew the Damager, by the way, has produced another spectacular video for that. If you saw the Dragonlance one, then you will know what we're dealing with. Drew did an amazing job with that one and did a great job with 13th Icon as well. So I am excited to see that when that launches on Sunday. And then next week, we will be, I've got my event happening, my poetry event right here at St. John's. And then on Tuesday, we'll be back with some more Dragonbane, and then finishing up Breath of Fire 4 over on GOGCom's Twitch channel. So that is the plan. I believe 1 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. Prince Justin / Triffid should know, but I think it is 1 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken, is the time for Sunday. It should say on my calendar, but I believe that is correct. All right, I've got to rise up on out of here, folks. Really thanks to the Arvocalists. I've already said all this stuff today multiple times, so you folks know what to do. Please follow the channel, follow my YouTube, subscribe to both of those places, check out all the social media places, check out the shop, check out the publishing various places that you have, and as always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives, !Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well, and !Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message will do so for others in that situation in the future. Otherwise, though, and again, my love and thanks to the people of Minneapolis and Minnesota who continue to inspire us every day by their resistance, their successful resistance, which is gradually winning this battle against occupation. So thank you to the people of Minneapolis, and we see you and we're with you. Thanks to all the wonderful people who made this a wonderful stream tonight. Thank you to Drew the Damager, Prince Justin, Triffity Mats, best mods in the business. Thanks again for the raid, Drew. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Drew, Prince Justin, Triffity Mats. Thank you so much to my wonderful viewers, to Adam Hart, Mother, Airmaster, Axeman, Craigery, of course. Thank you to Esclia, to Genderink. Thank you to Inbound Dreams. Thank you to Indy, of course, Intensely Eric, Jagtress, Mr. Jonas, Mrs. Dunsel, Pigeon Mitch, Sook Puppy, and Zach Clay. Special thanks today to the amazing Arvocalists that were here tonight. Thank you to Zach Clay. Thank you to Indy, and thank you to KP for being awesome. More Citizen Sleeper 2 coming next month. Don't forget tomorrow night, Wednesday night, that is, I should say later today, I guess. Community D&D with Dungeon of the Mad Mage and the Shadow Crew. And I'll see you folks back here myself personally Thursday night, where I will be playing more Gloomhaven with Zach Clay. But that's it for me. Thanks, everyone. Much love, and I will see you folks down the line. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other, and have a good night. Bye for now. And much love, as always. Huh?